Problem Fix here today. Welcome back. I'm going to do a quick video on how to change doorknobs. There's a lot of things going around and I just recently purchased some doorknobs and the ones I had actually didn't quite fit to what I needed. So I'm going to show you guys some quick, simple tips and some things maybe to look for when you grab some doorknobs to elevate your home. So let's go ahead and get started. So first thing you're going to want to do is just take off the two screws here on both sides. This one here is called a privacy doorknob because it's got the lock. The other ones are just usually called your standard or just your doorknob. So look for that when you're purchasing or taking them off because you've got your privacy, which has the locks, and then just your normal doorknob. So make sure that you're looking at that when you're making your purchase. So we're going to take these off real quick and get right back to you. Alright, so I've got both of my screws out on these two sides here. I'm going to pull this out. Again, this is a privacy door. They should be very similar to just your standard as well, but so I'm going to pull this out, and then I've got the one that had the lock on it, and then the other side is just pulls out just like this, and it comes out of your latch bolt. I think that's what this thing's called right here. So, and then what you're going to do is pull this out. Now, on some doors, they have the latch bolt has two screws that you'll need to take out, but on mine, for right now, mine does not, so I'm just going to pull that guy right out like that. So that's basically the whole thing of it, is it goes in like this. When it's in the door, it'll go in like that, and then this side will go in, and it's got this little piece in here where it connects, so the little piece there, the black piece, goes into the hole, and then the little half moon piece goes in there. So you have to make sure that those align, and then that just like pushes down or pushes in like that. Obviously don't have a line, but it'll shut fully. That's kind of how the door works. All right, so what I want to talk to you guys about is the latch bolts, because I didn't know this when I purchased my door handles. So I just want to make sure you guys know that, so you don't go through the same mistake that I went through, which is fine. Just a different another part of the process I'm gonna have to go through. So this guy here, my old one, goes on just perfectly fine, and it's gonna shut the door. This other one that I have doesn't have this little extra piece right here to fill in the door, so it's actually smaller. And so what I'm gonna have to do is grab a chisel and a hammer here, and what I'm gonna have to do is grab this little plastic piece they gave me and figure out the size I need, and then chisel out my door here to the size that I'll have to use for this latch bolt to be able to go in there and sink in perfectly well, so that it's not, you know, not fitting right now and loose. So after I get that done, we'll get back to you guys and you guys can see exactly how that works. But if you want to avoid all this, make sure that when you purchase your doors that they have the exact same latch bolts, and you don't have to worry about changing them out. So, all right, so I've got it marked out with my plastic piece, and what now I'm going to do is just chisel this out. There are tools at Home Depot where you can actually just take it and then just like hammer it in, and it actually like makes the marking for you, and then you can just chisel it out. But I did do some YouTubing and found out that some of the guys don't really care for the tools, and it takes just as much time to just chisel them out themselves. So you decide what you want to do there, but I already did one door and I chiseled it out, and it went just as fast as probably getting a tool and paying 10, 12 bucks or whatever. So I just had to tool them out, so chisel them out. All right, that should be good. Let's grab this guy, put him in. All right, that's a great fit. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and put this on there, screw these in, and get back to you. All right, so I've got my door bolt on, got that screwed on real good. Looks pretty good. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to grabbing the privacy plate. Very simple, kind of like the last one. So this will go, this one's actually pretty easy, a lot easier than that last one where I had like the half moon in here. So it's just gonna screw in these two are gonna go in here, and then this square is gonna enter into this area there. This piece, this very narrow, thin piece is gonna go where this other one locks in right there. You kind of sometimes have to turn it around a little bit, like right there. So it'll go there, but it won't go like that way or that way. So you just kind of have to turn it a little bit, and then that's what helps those interlock. So I want obviously this side to be on the outside, and then the door lock side to be on this other side. So I'm gonna take this piece and just go through like this, and then have that piece be there, and that's now going through that area. And then I'll take the lock piece on the other side, and I'm going to be turning this to make sure that it aligns with the square area. So that's going to align there, and then these two screw holes are going to light up as well, just like that. And then again, just kind of move it around, and then that is now aligned, so that when the doors turn, it works perfectly like that. And it's locked, it's locked. So that will work. Now I'm gonna get the 2 screws, come with it. Okay, I've got the 2 screws, and this piece is a little bit harder, so sometimes you need to pull the doorknob out, maybe about 1 inch or ½ an inch. Don't drop the screws. And then make sure that when you pull them in, put them in, they go into the screw holes that you had on this other doorknob, and then just kind of tighten them with your fingers a little bit so that they don't come out. There we go. See, I'm trying to pull on that, so that's, now I know that's insecure. Do it on the other side. Find the screw hole, and then turn that in just a little bit with my fingers, so that will now won't come off, and that's in there. Now all I gotta do is just take my screwdriver, and then now just tighten those up. And it's kind of a weird spot, so you see how I'm kind of just barely getting on it with my screwdriver. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten those up with my fingers a little bit more. Just makes it easier for my for me to get with my screwdriver and not like damage the door at all, because it's that matte black. So I'm gonna screw those in as far as I can with my fingers until I can't really screw them in anymore with my fingers. So there's that side. That's pretty far. Now I can probably get that with my screwdriver a lot better and go much faster with my screwdriver if I don't fall off like that. All right, so there's that side. I won't bore you with screwing in. Now I get the other side with my fingers. That's pretty far. All right, now what I'll do is I'll take my screwdriver, screw these in, and then let you guys see the finished product. Okay, so that one's nice and tight. This one's nice and tight. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this, perfect. Now what I'm gonna do is take, you can tell, so I actually, along with the hinges, I spray painted these, and these are still holding pretty well, their color, but with the striker plate, you can tell when the door would hit it, it would scratch the paint off. So luckily with these new hinges that I got, or the new doorknobs,
just start from doorknobs.
So luckily with the new doorknobs that I got, they came with these new striker plates. So I'm gonna take these ones off, my old ones that were nickel that I spray painted, and put the new ones on. So that'll be nice. All right, so one thing about these is, if you guys have seen my short, that these little guys right here, you can get a screwdriver and you can pull these out like that, so you can make sure that your door isn't rattling, so it can make it nice and secure when you shut it. So if you ever need to adjust these, go back and look at my short, you can adjust these little pieces right here. Just take a screwdriver, pull them out or pull them in, however you need to adjust so your doors do not rattle. You're welcome. All right, so there you go. We got a doorknob on here, and it's nice, it's good, it looks good, it works. Got a new strike plate on there, which I needed. And then again, I've got all my hinges on there, which helps kind of elevate my door. So if you need some help putting on a doorknob, there you go. A couple tips in there to help you so you don't get kind of, in the situation that I got in. So there you go. Boom, problem fixed. Like and subscribe.